Alright, hello guys and welcome to my first YouTube video for JoJishin. I will be starting this off with a extremely simple trick. It's actually one of the first tricks that I ever learned, and it's the find your card trick. There's basically no practice required, and it's just really easy to learn. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'll give you an example first and then I'll give you the tutorial. Right, let's go. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards a little bit. So you know that they're not in any particular order. They're completely random. Now what I want you to do, obviously I'm going to have to do this myself as there's no spectator here, is pick a card. So I'm just going to go for this one right here. I'm not meant to see this. I'm just going to pretend that I'm the spectator. And the magician is not meant to see this card, so I'll pretend that I'm the spectator and look at the card. I'm actually looking away, so I don't know what the card is in the magician's footsteps. It's all a bit confusing at the moment, but it'll become clearer once I do the tutorial. Okay, so what the spectator would now normally do, I would ask them to cut the card at any length or size. So I'm just going to go for a random cut there, and there we go. I did not force you to pick any specific card. You could have picked anyone you wanted. You cut the cards where you want, but now it is down into my hands to find your card. With just one look through this whole pack, I will find your card. I know it's not as impressive as you don't have my word that I didn't see the card. But yeah, using my magical powers, I have found your card, the King of Diamonds. Now you can do that ending and intro in any way you like. So let's now get into the trick. Right, as I said before, this is a really simple trick. There's basically no practice at all required. So what you want to start off by doing is by shuffling the cards. You can either do, the variations you can do is you can do a, I think it's called riffle, I've forgotten the name of it, a riffle shuffle. I haven't done this in ages, let's see how it goes. Well, the bridge didn't really go that well, but yeah, so you can even do a riffle shuffle or a normal shuffle just like this, or any other shuffle really, and then let them know that you're doing this to make sure that they're in no particular order, so they know that you haven't put them in some special order just because of the trick and that you're tricking them. You want to make them believe as much as you can that the trick is real, so that helps out. Okay, so now what you want to do is make them pick a card. Again, the variations, there are many. You can spread them out like this. That's probably the most simple, because then they don't feel like they're being forced or that you're controlling the deck. Or you can even drop them down, like riffle them down. I'm not really good at that. You can go like that and then tell them to say stop. You can do anything you want really. You can just go for a random card yourself. And once they have picked that card, tell them to memorize it, look at it, don't show you, and even if they've got a friend there, tell them to show them or show it to their friend and get them to memorize it. Now this is a crucial point. Let's say they pick this card. Obviously you're not going to know what card they pick, but let's just say for instance they pick the 5 of clubs. When you hand it to them like that, what you want to do is turn the deck over in your left hand. So while they're being distracted and they get the card and they look at it, they memorize it, you turn the deck over and just memorize that top. This card you don't need to worry about. This is the only card that you need to worry about, or not worry about, but memorize. So memorize the 7 of spades. The 7 of spades. While they're memorizing that card, you memorize the bottom card. Once they say, alright, done, you just turn it over like nothing else happened, and you put it back on top. Now, you can cut it yourself, or I prefer to get them to cut it. That you can either let them just cut it with their own hands, because that makes them feel more in control, and that you're not doing any trickery. Or you can just riffle down the pack and say stop and then cut it there. So let's say we did that, we'll cut it. Remember the 7 of spades, or the bottom card you need to look out for. And now turn the pack over and just say, through using the magic of my mind and mind reading yours, I will now take one look through this deck and I will find your card. Now, the variations you can do is you can either just look through, remember that bottom card, the 7 of spades. You can either just look through for it normally and just ramble on, but you need to keep talking while you're doing this, otherwise it'll seem a bit suspicious that you're searching for a specific card. So just say how amazing and what's the word? I can't even remember. How amazed they will be once this trick is done. And you see that I have found the bottom card. Now, once you find the bottom card, you just want to look to the right, and that will be their card. So remember, this method is always right. That's just a way that I remember it, and just look until you find your card. Don't stop, because that's suspicious. Just keep going until you get to the end. Or you can scroll through and keep on looking up at them, so to pretend that you're reading their mind. So, like, rather than looking through the pack normally, you can just keep on glancing up at them as you're scrolling through, and it will appear like you're reading their mind. Now, once you found the card, you can either just place the cards down. If you're going for the mind reading effect, you can place the cards down, look up into their eyes, and you can ask them a series of questions like, say it's a red suit, it's definitely a low number. You can go through the process like that, really slow process, or you can literally just say to them, 5 of clubs, or you can, now this might be a bit advanced, but you can, if you say the card is there, if you've got some skill, you can somehow, once you're scrolling through the card, just take that card away. But I can't even do that myself, and then put it on the back or on the top of the deck. So you say, okay, so your card was the 5, like that. Or you can literally just pull it out and say, alright, that's your card. But yeah, that's a really simple tutorial. I know this one took a bit long, but I did want to go in depth with all my tutorials, so you ensure that you're getting the best video possible. Thank you for watching. I will now hypnotize you into liking, commenting, and subscribing. You have 5 seconds. Alright, time up. I hope I did hypnotizing you into doing those 3 things. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time.